Okay, so this is going to be the first video on this free-to-play Demonland account. Um, One Piece idle game that I've recently started playing. It's actually a copy of a game that I'm also playing that is called Pirate Bay Cursed Treasure. It's pretty much the same game, however, this has gotten some new updates lately and it does have some more characters. So this is the actual games. As you can see here, you've got the hero section where you can see the different champs, and I'm pretty sure that I don't have to explain it to you because I'm assuming that nobody's going to watch this who's not playing the game. Therefore, I'm not going to really explain it further. Um, as you know, when you start out the game, you are gifted with an infinite summon scroll. Since this is a free-to-play account, I am not spending money on these games. I'm only taking the resources that are given to me and try to make the best of it. This was actually pretty cool for me, and I got lucky because in the beginning, with this infinity scroll, I actually pulled a copy of Katakuri. Katakuri is actually really good in this game. And since he's not too hard to come by, I decided that I am going to just go with it. I had something different in mind, but as I said, I'm free to play and I'm taking the resources that are given to me. So this has, over the long run, resulted in me getting this lineup. Everything I'm doing is centered around my 10-star Katakuri. He does have one of the strongest bleeds in this game. The only champ that I know has a stronger bleed is Killer from the champ section. However, this one it's really possible to build a comp around it because his stick emojis, his bleed, count as delayed damage. And since there is a delayed damage comp, I have decided to just go with that. So what I've recently done is I acquired a Blackbeard New World, which is usually not too good of a character as I have been told. However, Katakuri and Blackbeard do have a very interesting combination and combo, and that is that Katakuri's stick emoji, which bleed at 50% of his attack. So you see here, it's 50% of his attack after 2 rounds. It's counted as delayed damage. However, the game is able to distinguish it. And Blackbeard detonates this delayed damage with his turn 2 AoE. That means that he is able to detonate all the stick emoji on T2 that would usually only be exploded after the T2. That means there's a huge amount of burst that gets triggered right instantly. I'm still in the process of building this account up. As you can see here, I also have a Luffy New World that is going to be the next champ that I am building for this lineup. So as you can see, the problem with this comp and the thing that I'm trying to build is that most of the core champions, characters as you want to call them, or however you want to call them, all centered around this Emperor faction, which is quite hard to come by as a free-to-play player. And so I'm only going to gradually be able to build this one up. Yeah, so right now my formation looks like this. I have my Katakuri and my Blackbeard actually in the back line, and since I've recently been able to 10-star Aokiji, which is just a placeholder, I have moved them to the back row so that they were able to stay alive for a little bit longer, and I still have to put this change in every main setup or character alignment. So yeah, this is the setup right now. As I have planned it here, pretty much the game is all about speed, and I messed up a little bit because I didn't know in the beginning of this game that you're not able to reset a character. since this is as I said, a clone of another game, and they are 90% similar, I just assumed that you could reset the level daily past every point, that it doesn't matter. But in this game, this is not the case. Every level past 100 is not possible to reset. So do keep that in mind. Don't just mindlessly level up characters past the level 100. So as you can see here, if I level him up 5 or I don't know 30 levels here, I can just click on the rebirth thing and I get all the resources back that I've just spent. This is not possible with the character. For example, here Luffy, I never intended to keep him on the long run. However, I am now stuck with him until I can basically upgrade him to 9-star and then use him as food, because when I do use him as food to upgrade another character from 9 stars to 10 stars, then I will be refunded all the resources that I have spent on him. Sadly, this is not possible right now since I'm still lacking a copy of Luffy here and also a 6-star of the Strides, which will be okay, but this resulted in my Blackbeard and my Jinbe, which are one of the core members and my tank at the moment, to significantly drop in levels, in stats and in speed, because before they were at level 205 via the devil fruit tree, and now they have dropped to level 170 because this Luffy is the next strongest character that I do have. I'm able to level him up, and I hope that I will be able to bring this one up over the next few days. So then I will hopefully be able to finally build the roster that I really do want to have. So this is right now the setup. Sorry for rambling a bit. It's actually the first video I'm ever recording. And I will keep you guys updated. I will try to keep this one as educational as possible, and maybe I can be one of the first people to create content on this game that is not some code scams, because it's actually really annoying for me whenever I look for content for this game or any other idle game. Is always just the codes, and it's never like this strategy that I'm used to from other games like Marvel Strike Force or even back in the day Raid Shadow Legends or stuff like that. There's nothing like this really, so maybe this will be the start of a great content creator community. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.